Hi guys, this is going to be the tutorial that's going to show you how to make these bean stitch coasters. And I just used a few ideas of like have a sunflower looking coaster or daisy, or this is variegated yarn. And this is all using what's they call it's 10 ply. Though they all came out different sizes because every company is different with their yarn. So it came out like large, medium, and small. But they're all supposed to be worst weight yarn, so it's odd. Anyway, I'm going to show you how to make one of these. It's really simple. I'm going to use this color just because I hope it's going to show up on camera better. So you're going to need a 5mm hook or a size H hook and worst weight yarn or any kind of yarn you want. As long as you're making all your coasters with the same yarn, they'll all show up the same size. So I'm going to start. Sorry about the noise outside. Trash people. So you want to start by chaining 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. You want to slip stitch in the beginning stitch. Now for round 1, you want to chain 2, and this chain 2 will not count as a stitch. And then you want to, in this ring, put 12 double crochets. So work 12 double crochets in this ring. Then you want to slip stitch in the beginning double crochet, not this chain 2. So slip stitch in this beginning double crochet, and for round 2 you want to chain 1, and then you want to go right back into the stitch that you slip stitched into, pull up a loop, 2 loops on your hook, yarn over, go into the same stitch, pull up a loop. Now you have 4 loops on the hook, yarn over, go into the same stitch again for the 3rd time. You should have 6 loops on your hook. Yarn over, pull through all 6 loops, and then chain 1. And now we're going to be going right into the next stitch and repeating. Go in, pull up a loop, yarn over, go in, pull up a loop, yarn over, then yarn over and pull up a loop again, giving you 6 loops. Pull through all 6 loops and chain 1. And this one kind of came out. But anyway, you're going to be doing this in each stitch around. Just remember, you're going to be inserting your hook into the same stitch 3 times. So that would be 1, 2, and 3, giving you 6 loops on your hook. And then you pull through all 6 loops and chain 1, and then you just move on to the next stitch. Continue to do this all the way around, and at the beginning you should have 12 bean stitches. Now for round 3, it's going to be the same thing. You're going to slip stitch in the beginning stitch, and then you'll chain 1 and go right back into the stitch that you're in and do a bean stitch. Sorry, my nose itches. And then you'll chain 1, and then you'll go right into this next stitch, the top of the bean from last row. You put a bean stitch in there as well. And you continue to do one in each stitch around. Working my last bead and my last stitch here. Pull through all, and in the last stitch here, there's no need to chain 1 after your bean stitch, because you're going to slip stitch in that beginning stitch, and by doing that it forms the chain for you. So for round 4, you want to chain 1, and actually that's not, is it round 4? 1, 2, 3, yep, round 4. Okay, you want to chain 1 and turn your work. Now, in this very first stitch here that you slip stitched into, you want to do a bean stitch in this stitch. So the same one that you slip stitched into, put a bean stitch. Chain 1. Now you want to skip this next stitch, and then in the following stitch, the bigger stitch here, you're going to put a bean stitch. 2, 3. Then again, you're going to skip the next stitch, Just difficult to see. This little stitch here, which is the one that's on the top of the bean stitch, and go to this one on the side. We're always going to be using these big ones and skipping this one for the whole round. So you're only going to be working in these bigger stitches for this round. So continue to put a bean stitch in each one, pull through all loops, chain one, and then go to the next big space all the way around. Okay, I've come to the end of round 4. Again, no need to chain after the last bean of the round, just slip stitch into the first stitch. Now you want to chain 1 and turn. And again, you want to skip this first stitch because it's the top of the bean stitch. You want to go right into the larger stitch on the side. 6 loops on the hook, pull through all 6 loops, chain 1. Then you're going to skip this stitch here and go right into the big one again. You're going to be working in the big stitches only. So continue that around, all the way around. I'll see you when you get back up here. Okay, I've come to my last stitch. Again, no need to chain 1. Just go into your first stitch here, slip stitch, and then chain 1. Cut your yarn, leaving yourself enough to be worked in with the tapestry needle. And that's it. That's how you make your coaster. And like I said, if you wanted to make like a daisy coaster here, and I still kind of wish I would have done the very last row in gold, but I don't know how that would have looked. But I just did the center. Before I did any bean stitches yet, I just did the center. And then did my rest in white. And this one, I did my center and then one more row with my dark brown, just because the sunflower usually has a bigger middle. And then my last 3 rows I did in the bean stitches. And this is just variegated yarn. That's just where it changed. So that's it. That's how you make the bean stitch coasters. Feel free to play around with it all you want. Change colors and everything. So if you like this tutorial, please don't forget to click like, and please don't forget to share this video. And if you're a new time watcher, please don't forget to subscribe. Thanks so much for watching.